it's my honor today to introduce you two of our 4 Youths of the Year for this year. We have Dudley Ryder and Ryan Noblin. Our 4 Youths of the Year spent several months earlier in the school year preparing speeches and essays that really portray their personal aspirations, both for their own future as well as the future of their communities. And so today they actually are going to read their speeches to you that Mayor Klein had the honor of hearing. And so without further ado, first up is Dudley Ryder.
Being raised in an ill-equipped community, I've had to overcome many challenges for a better environment for myself, my family, and my community. There are basic necessities for sustainable living. There's food, water, clothing, and shelter. If one of these necessities were taken away, life isn't being lived properly, nor sustainably. If healthy food was overpriced and only accessible across the freeway in a completely different city, then I don't know about you, but I would be upset. If the community was in a food desert, then I would be upset. If we were taught by our role models to hustle on our own streets instead of doing what is right to escape our circumstance, then I don't know about you, but I would definitely be upset. The food is overpriced, shelter is overpriced, and the reality is all of this is true for myself, my family, and my community, and I'm actually motivated. I have the motivation to change the food, shelter, and clothing issues in the Menlo Park community. The community can work to replace cheap liquor in the corner stores with fresh produce. We can make the cost of living more affordable by meeting those costs with more reasonable wages. I believe we can change our habits in our community for the better generations to come. I'm very proud to have Facebook in our community, but the increase in the cost of living causes the displacement of families. The families that have lived here for decades that are being displaced makes me think twice about having such a large profit-driven corporation here. I know it's not completely up to me to decide who lives here, but I have a voice. And I want to use that voice to represent my friends, family, and neighbors. The Boys and Girls Club helped me develop my voice and express my opinion by pushing me to be a better leader. At the clubhouse, I've had the chance to engage in life-changing programs like the Torch Club from 5th through 8th grade and Keystone from 9th through 12th grade. Most importantly, the Boys and Girls Club has been inspiring to me. I'm inspired by the way they can make something so great out of each member. That is exactly what I want from my community. The staff and the kids and the board members all make a difference in each other's lives. The Boys and Girls Clubs has helped me develop resilience by guiding me over my current circumstances and to stay focused on the goals of my future. A particular goal of mine is to graduate with a marine biology major. Sorry, I wrote it wrong. A particular goal of mine is to graduate from college with a bachelor's degree in marine biology. I started the Boys and Girls Club in the summer of my 4th grade year. Back then, I simply thought it was a place where kids go to focus on school and to guide them away from negativity. Through my progression at the clubhouse, I can now see that there's much more to that. The Boys and Girls Club inspires anyone and everyone that wants to be inspired, and thank you for inspiring me.
Next up, we have Mariah Noblin.